What's up, guys? Welcome to video number one on the coaching series that we're going to do. My name is Luke Sawyer. I'm the founder of Fatherhood on the Field. And in this series, I want to give you guys some tangible ways to approach coaching, especially if you're engaging in the Little League baseball world. I've been blessed to be around this game for a long time in a lot of different capacities. I've coached at the high school level, at the college level, and currently I'm coaching 9 and 10-year-old Little League baseball with two of my four kids. And one of the things that I want to walk out is intentionality in coaching. And so this series is specifically for you dads who are stepping into a coaching role. Maybe you've never done this before. Maybe you volunteered because they were desperately needing coaches. But I think you can do this intentionally, and I want to give you some practical tools to intentionally approach the way that you coach. Over my career in baseball, I have seen that the best coaches are also the best culture creators. But unfortunately, culture doesn't just happen by osmosis. It's something that we have to be intentional inside of. So before you embark on the coaching journey, I really would recommend that you read the Matheny Manifesto. It's a great book written by Mike Matheny specifically to travel ball dads, to Little League dads, talking about intentionality inside of coaching and what kind of culture he desired to create with his sons who were playing for him. And I think that's a great tool to just help us frame out a little bit of the way that we want to approach coaching. So before you get into the season, my encouragement and kind of our focal point here in video number one is to intentionally think through what type of culture you want to create. Because the reality is what you model will be emulated. What you model will be emulated. So for myself and for those that are coaching with me, I said at the beginning of the season, number one is encouragement. I want to model encouragement. I want to have an overabundance of encouragement for the kids that are playing for me. We've all seen Little League dads going ballistic in the dugout, screaming at umpires, screaming at kids. That's not the type of culture that I want to see created on the teams that I coach. I don't know what type of family background these kids are coming to me from. Potentially the only encouragement they're getting day in and day out is from us. And so I want to have an overabundance of intentional encouragement where they hear that and they see that demonstrated day in and day out in practices and games and everything. Because what we've seen now that we're coming to the end of this season is that culture of encouragement is carrying over to the way the kids approach each other. But like I said, culture is built, it's not inherited by osmosis. And so I challenge you guys this week to write down 2 or 3 things, maybe up to 5 things that you want to see perpetuated through the culture you're creating. So whether that be for us, obviously encouragement, like I said, honor, respect. Every practice, we come with a quote specifically around leadership, teamwork, respect, honor, any of these things that we've built out inside of the culture we're trying to create. And I have the kids mull over those quotes throughout the practice, where I'll come back to it 2 or 3 times throughout every break in between drills, every break in between groups switching stations. We'll come back to that quote and we'll talk through, what does this mean? How do I walk that out? And so as we build that culture, there's an intentionality in it where if you are bitter and angry and frustrated, that's going to come out with your kids. But if you are encouraging, you're honoring, you're respectful, you're going to teach your kids to walk out that culture that you've created. So have intentionality before you walk into your first practice, before you walk into your first game, have intentionality with the culture that you're looking to create.